bouncing like impalas, had them jack boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Right.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Chris, one guy having a big year. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starter, Domingo Germán.
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7:06.
The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1. And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, be ready. He throws that curveball a lot. Probably more than any other pitch in his arsenal. And he's going to try to put you away with it like he did right there. That's his go-to pitch early and late in the count.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. That one finds the zone. Strike one. There's a swing and a miss. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
George Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. just misses with that one.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Here comes a pitch. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2-2 now. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kicks and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Line drive, base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0. He's also in to score. It's 2-0.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Danny Jansen to hit here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Vladdy coming around third. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And a strike in there. Jansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Hyun-Jin Ryu. What should we keep an eye on here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
DJ LeMahieu to start things off. The wind to kick the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now the lefty. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now Oswaldo Cabrera. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And takes low for ball 1. Ryu, a former all-star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting first, the right field.
It's Aaron Judge now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First offering, and it just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air, right field. Base hit.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Anthony Rizzo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. Popped up. Bichette settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the veteran third baseman, Matt Chapman. The right-hander back to work. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Got him. That's his second strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Ryu back to work. Up the middle, and that one handled. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Billy McKinney at the plate. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. First offering misses the mark. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And now it's even up. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one hammered center field. Kiermaier ranging back, racing back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Back in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Kiermaier now. And here it comes. In the air, left field. Cabrera hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That misses, and that's ball 1. Bichette getting to start at shortstop, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 2-0. That one hammered left field. Cabrera going back some more, grabs it right up against the wall. And the batter is George Springer. A walk and a run scored his first time. Left field, way back there. That one's deep. Gone. A shot to left. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 240 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC.
So it seems
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Volpe hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Line drive, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
LeMahieu batting for the second time, and that's strike one. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That's in there, and that is strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Ryu checks over to first, and he's back. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. Volpe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
One ball. Two strike.
Chapman fires to second for one. On to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
One ball. One strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Out to center. And it falls. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Here is Aaron Judge. Off the mark there. 1-0. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. On the ground, Espinal. In plenty of time to first. Rizzo out of the play. Inning over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. New inning getting started. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Herman back to work. And there's a strike.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
Bell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Bounced up the middle. Volpe throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Chapman stands in now and watches strike one. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're in front 4-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stick.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And up next for New York, Billy McKinney. Doubled in his first AB. There's a strike.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Good eye right there. Late with the swing there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Kicks and deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And another ball. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Springer reaching back towards the wall. Back some more. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in New York, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Dalton Varsho. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. They say you win. Slow ground ball to the right side. Rizzo steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup, Santiago Espinal will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. 2-2. And downstairs. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kiermaier now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Espinal, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. On the ground, a short, could be two. Slings to second, throw to first, safe. Bichette gets a chance to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gets it to first, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Kyle Higashioka. And the pitch. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kiermaier moving under it, hauls it in for the out. So up next, Anthony Volpe, and he's already singled in this game. That one drifts inside.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. DJ LeMahieu digs in now. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, Boo, DJ LeMahieu is one of those guys that if you're on the other side and your pitcher's got a no-hitter, he's the last guy you want to see at the plate just because his bat control is so good. He
stretches out and hauls it in.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. Springer in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a foul ball. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the back.
The underhand flip over to Torres. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now it's Jansen to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-2. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count's full. On the ground to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. And the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swinging a foul straight back. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire offseason. And then in 2017, he had 52 homers and won the Rookie of the Year. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Struck him out looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and brings it in at the wall. So the Yanks go in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Clark Schmidt. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Belt. There's a strike.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
Wow, short work to Sidney Packett to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Chapman, batting with one down, takes the strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Going 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got it by him for the K.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Here comes Gleyber Torres. The pitch. That's in for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. Gleyber Torres goes yard. Third home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Here's the center fielder, Billy McKinney. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Green getting cranked up as well. Next offering is down low. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just missed. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. In the dirt. Jansen on to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two. That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. We go to the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. And there's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first. First out in the top of the eighth. So digging in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Strike one. That one's in there. No balls, two strikes. Right through there, got it. And there's two away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch.
One ball. One strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. But they... Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Set down on strikes. Frozen with the heater at the knees. So the batting order turns over. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. First pitch just misses. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho moving under it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. New pitcher now, Michael King. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. King goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Right-handed reliever. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rizzo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Romano, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. And it's even up. The 1-1. And Judge spoils that one. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
Judge rips that one. Kiermaier going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. And foul ball. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Kicks and fires. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pull that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
That's the ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rizzo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right. So almost ready to get underway. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Now a check swing, but he held up. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now Santiago Espinal. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Rodon fires. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. 0-1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah,
and it gets by him. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do. These days, people say a lot of things, but they won't do things that they want to, man. What you...
Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill in this one, Alek Manoah. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Good job to fight that one off. Singy Alek Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly, and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Next offering is fouled back.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Well struck, right field. Caught just shy of the wall. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And he takes a strike. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Yankees. Back here at the ballpark now, here is Alejandro Kirk. Rodon back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy could hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
The 0-2. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. That misses, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nickname. That ends the inning, so we take a break. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Chris, how about the pressure for Judge chasing Maris's mark when you get to a place in the year that you're either homering, high fly ball near the pole, that one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just difficult. I mean, and this is such a team player type of person in Aaron Judge. It's interesting just the dynamic of him having the opportunity to tie and break that record, but also being so focused on getting the W for his club, because nothing matters more in New York than a World Series championship.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting fifth.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Right back to him on the mound. To first, and that quickly 2 away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Kiermaier racing over to make the catch. Yanks held in. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. In the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. The wind of the pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. In there for strike 1. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Kiermaier, the runner at third. Merrifield on at first with nobody out. Rodon, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Got him. 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. To the right side. Quick feed to second for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Billy McKinney at the plate. And a pitch.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
The shortstop.
In there, and it's 0-1.
All 1's the count.
And misses inside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Springer brings it in for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Back in the Bronx, on to the fourth, and the batter is George Springer. Rodon back to work. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Singy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. And a pitch. That's to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. Called strike right there. Rodon sets and deals. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. Bottom of the fourth, here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. His first homer of the year, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. Singy, he's been battling all season long for that swing.
And I'm sure a big weight off of his shoulders, Boog. He probably feels 20 pounds lighter jogging around the bags. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. And now the count is even.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next pitch is outside. And that one ripped into right, and a base hit.
He was all over that one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Double play ball to second. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That's a laser base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and here is Matt Chapman. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The wind to the pitch. Right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 away here in the 5th. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Kiermaier in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. Went around. 0-2 now. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Slice to right, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kiermaier leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains tied 1-1. Back in New York, here is Gleyber Torres. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now it's even up. At the belt and fires. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And now the center fielder, Billy McKinney. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Jose Trevino in there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three. And here is Anthony Volpe. Lied out his first time. On the ground left side, 6 to second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead they get nothing.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air right field, and that is Springer. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down.
Back at Yankee Stadium. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Santiago Espinal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Espinal measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch is in there. And the count even 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, he gloves it, and they get the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. First pitch, and he just misses. To third. Donaldson tosses to first in time, and Bichette is retired. Here's George Springer. Springer, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the grab, and there's one down. Now the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Josh Donaldson, a guy who was originally drafted by the Cubs and went to the A's in the Rich Harden trade. Early in his career, he actually played third base and caught. He got a chance to catch at the big league level with Oakland a little bit early in his career. In the air, foul off first. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jonathan Loaisiga gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Singing some Jonathan Loaisiga nuggets. He hails from Nicaragua. It's not a place that's produced a lot of big leaguers. Marvin Bernard, Dennis Martinez among the few. Here's the 0-2.
Yeah, and he's quietly become a cog in the Yankees bullpen. Good firm velocity, a guy that's very consistent with his mechanics, repeating that delivery.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. There's the strike. That clips the corner. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still tied 1-1. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Kiermaier makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy.
And next for New York, Billy McKinney. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Varsho, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And there's a ball. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Donaldson. He's in there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And he pops up the bunt. Makes the catch, 1 down. Whit Merrifield getting ready to hit. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Peralta checks over to first, and he's back. Next pitch misses outside. 1-1. Move to first. Varsho back easily. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. In the air, right side. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Slice the other way and foul. Next offering is downstairs. The other way, and a base hit right there. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Late swing fouled off. Varsho on second. Espinal at first. 2 out of the inning. Throw on to Rizzo, and Bichette is retired. 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adam Simber. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 90, Adam Simber.
Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. And he deals. Ground ball right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia getting loose out there. Bass warming up as well. Bounce to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We go to the 9th. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Springer. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
This one popped up. Volpe settles under this one. And it's caught for the out. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
McKinney puts it away for the out. 2 down. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. First offering misses the mark. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yimi Garcia up and throwing. Simber is ready. And another ball. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. It's Aaron Judge now, known for his late inning heroics. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Michael King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Chapman in the box now, takes strike one. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. All tied up here in extra innings. Got him! Back-to-back strikeouts. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. King settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Yimi Garcia. Here's Gleyber Torres. The pitch. Popped up right side. Guerrero pulls it down, and there's one away.
Now back, center fielder.
And next for New York, Billy McKinney. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Anthony Bass, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. All tied up and here in extra innings. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman makes the grab for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. On a line, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Springer returns it to the infield. The potential winning run holds it second in scoring position now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Volpe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. The 11th inning set to get underway. And now the DH, Whit Merrifield. And that's a strike. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Espinal in the box now, takes strike one. All tied up. We are in the 11th. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bichette stands in now and watches strike one. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. Brings it in. One away. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Donaldson in the box now, takes strike one. The 0-1. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here is Aaron Judge. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Judge out on the play. That's the third out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's George Springer to start it off. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And forget it. A big blow to the home fans. Home run number 5 on the season, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-0. Outside corner for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Good eye right there. There's a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Here's Matt Chapman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And fouled off. The next offering misses. And it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Into center. McKinney in position. 2 down. Here's Kiermaier now. To the right side, handled by LeMahieu. Fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
To the right side, in plenty of time to first. Rizzo out of the play. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Torres stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line drive, base hit right field, and that puts the tying run on base. Here's the center fielder, Billy McKinney. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a 1-1. Slider clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Center field. Kiermaier on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And the 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses. It's 2-2. Torres off of first with 2 away. Line to left. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. And guys are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.